What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 4 battle for the BBL. We are currently sitting with a 2-1 record with a +7 differential, which is good enough for third in the league at this current time. I believe there's only one team that's undefeated, and that was after Week 2, or after Week 3, excuse me. No, Week 2. But he hasn't played his third game as far as I know. So because of that, he may be undefeated still, but he may not be at this moment as well. Let me think. What else is there? Oh no, there was Josh and this other guy. That's who's undefeated right now. They're both, I think, 2-0 and 3-0 respectively. But anyways, we have another challenge for us today. We are playing against the Hershey Bewears and their coach Cameron. This is going to be a very interesting game because there is so much Lugia hate on his team. It's honestly insane. This is one of the scariest teams we've gone up against. I think definitely behind the New Orleans Saints. No, it's the scariest team. And it's honestly, you'll see why. So jumping into it, our opponent has a team of Mega GYARADOS, GENESECT, Rotom, Galarian Weezing, Polteageist, TERRAKION, Uxie, Braviary, Sandaconda, and RESHIRAM. His entire team is so threatening. The only one I don't find to be that big of a threat is the Rotom. I'm saying this now, it'll probably come to the game and destroy me. But Mega Gyarados gets Mold Breaker, so it goes through my multi-scale on Lugia. It also can always, no matter what, do at least half to me, even if I'm max defense, max HP with Lugia, which really sucks. That's with Crunch, so if he's Adamant or Jolly, whatever. I believe I have Speed, though, for something, so you also see that in a bit. The Genesect, it gains boosted in special attack or an attack. So it's very threatening to deal with. I do have a pretty good check to it in my Arcanine, which you see I'm running heavy duty boots. I would love to run Rocky Helmet this week, but I just can't do it. Having rocks against me would be an absolute nightmare, so I need to make sure that I can switch in reliably with my Arcanine. The Rotom, like I mentioned before, not the scariest thing in the world, but if it comes, like I could see it come, but I think he has better options. The Weezing, I think, is a guaranteed come. It's his only fighting resist. Yeah, no, it's Uxie as well, but Uxie and Weezing. Uxie is going to be very pressured to deal with other things, and I feel like Weezing can also handle things like my Superior very well with the Neutralizing Gas, or I think that's the word, Neutralizing Gas, which will make it so my Contrary becomes pointless, and instead of gaining +2 special attack, I will lose +2 special attack, which would be absolutely, that'd be awful. Polteageist. This thing with a Shell Smash Up can just sweep my team. I do have pretty good priority in the form of Shadow Sneaking Double Aid and Fake Out and Quick Attack on my Lopunny. As my heater comes on, I'll make sure to turn that off for the game. It is a big threat, though. It's honestly a huge threat. There's Terrakion, though. This is one of the biggest threats of my team. I don't have a single answer to its stabs. There's the Blade, which is fair, but I can't bring the Blade this game with the Mega Gyarados and the Reshiram running around, and even the Genesect, which could possibly have, which will probably have Flamethrower, so I can't have that. Galarian Weezing also gets Flamethrower, so I just, honestly, it's just a really bad bring in my opinion. Oh yeah, and there's the Polteageist too. Terrakion, if he just wants to predict things with fighting and rock moves, he can obliterate me. If I am in my Lopunny and I think he's Scarfed, and he predicts my Lugia coming in and he goes for Stone Edge, I'm screwed. Because I can't take two of them, which is terrifying. So honestly, Terrakion is the biggest threat to me. There's Uxie, which is basically there. I feel like he's going to use it to get up rocks against me. He has 3 rockers, being the Sandaconda, the Uxie, and the Terrakion. And yeah, I'm hoping that we can just do a lot of good things against the Uxie, not let it get up those rocks, because those rocks are really scary against my Lugia especially, and my Arcanine, even though I'm running the heavy duty boots. If I can guarantee that rocks will not be up, then obviously I would probably run Rocky Helmet or even Leftovers against this team, maybe even the Waterberry. The Passion Berry to protect against the Mega Gyarados, so I can just burn it right away. The next mon, Braviary. Scarf Braviary is terrifying. My Lopunny, my Superior, they all just drop to them, which is not good at all. Arcanine can do some decent work to it if, obviously, I don't Intimidate it, but look at my team. I have 2 mons that have Intimidate on my roster, and he has a Braviary with Defiance, so not going to be a good time. There's the Sandaconda. It's a really good Mega Lopunny check. I found that out through my mock with Robert Panda, so shout out to him because I didn't expect that. He ran like max defense, max HP with Body Press. Body Press is like 81% of my spread, and like Return only does like 34 to like 45 or something if I'm like max attack Jolly. If I'm +1 with Power Punch, then I don't do a KO. It's like if he has Leftovers, I just don't. And he can run the Rock Helmet if you want to. And notice I've talked about all these huge threats, and he still has a RESHIRAM to deal with. The good news is RESHIRAM doesn't have too many options to deal with Lugia, which is good. He does have access to Turbo Blaze, which will make it so that I don't he ignores my multi-scale again, which sucks, but it is what it is. My plan is to kind of get it in on maybe a Scarf Reshiram or a Specs Reshiram and just set up with Lugia and hopefully go for game that way, because our spread is really against this team. But hopefully we can just do that, because I don't have to worry too much about this matchup. I think there's going to be a lot of switching, and if I can minimize all that switching, then I'm going to be in a better spot, because he has GENESECT, TERRAKION, RESHIRAM, and Mega Gyarados. Like, he can just switch all around between them, and it's just terrifying. So as for the 6 I think are going to come, I think he potentially has, out of his so there's 3, 7, he has 10 mons. I think 9 of them could likely come. I think the only one that is likely not to come is going to be the Rotom-Mow. If I had to say, the next least likely is going to be the Polteageist, and the next least likely is going to be the Sandaconda. But then he still has 7 mons to choose from to bring 6. I think the Terrakion, Reshiram, GENESECT, Mega Gyarados, and Weezing all come. So there's that. But let's just go ahead and jump into the team. I don't think I've mentioned my team. I have Lugia, Megalopony, Crocodile, Superior, Aromatisse, Vikavolt, Quillfish, Doublade, Arcanine, Trapinch, and Minior. The team that we're bringing this battle this week, you guys see on your screen, Arcanine's been there for a while. Arcanine is Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun, Bulldoze, and Close Combat. It's a pretty solid spread. Our investment allows us to live a modest Life Orb Draco Meteor from Reshiram. If we don't live that, then I know for a fact that he is Specs, which is very important. So that's good to know. And if he is Specs and he goes for Draco, then I can just bring in my Minior or my Lugia and try and set up. We also always, or almost always, I believe there's like one rule that he has, for a neutral Stone Edge from a Terrakion to OKOS from full. We also eat absolutely anything from the GENESECT, as it'll also gain attack on entry. I made sure of that because, Iron Head is going to do nothing to me, U-Turn is going to do nothing to me anyway, so I felt like it'd be better for us to do that. He's going to gain attack and lose attack from Intimidate. It's going to be the best play all around. What else was there? I have Bulldoze here because I'm worried about the Reshiram. If he wants to go for Dragon Dances, I can just stop that with Bulldoze. It helps break his sub if he's not extremely bulky on the physically defensive side. It lets me lower speed of things like Terrakion. It lets me lower speed of things like the Mega Gyarados if it ends up being in. But I'd probably go for Close Combat on that thing, or Will-O-Wisp anyways. GENESECT as well, lowering the speed, but again, Close Combat is better. Basically, the big thing is it's there for Reshiram to make so I can guarantee outspeed, and same with Terrakion. Those are the 2 big ones. Our next mon, or was there anything else I want to have? Oh yeah, the whole point of running Close Combat, I didn't want to run Close Combat. If I had option to run Brick Break, I'd probably run Brick Break over Close Combat. It's just the only move that hits the Gyarados, the GENESECT, and the, Terrakion for the best damage. There's the potential for Play Rough, but there's a chance to miss, and it's not going to do as much damage to the GENESECT. I would like to do more damage to the GENESECT as possible, really chip it down, but it may not be possible for me. But moving on, though, we have our Lugia here. Lugia is running the Pecha Berry. What does the Pecha Berry do if you guys never played a Pokemon game where you get past the second route? Pecha Berry, it cures poisoning, and that's it. I'm fine with getting Thunder Waved, and I'm fine with getting burned. Obviously, I prefer to get burnt, if anything. Yes, I'll lose 6%. I'll never have my multi-scale intact, but I'm not really going to have my multi-scale against most things. Like the Terrakion is the only thing I really have my multi-scale up against, and even then, it still can't do too much because I'm super defensive here. But we are running Aeroblast, Earth Power, Calm Mind, and Roost. If I can get up to +1, then have my opponent to go into something like an Uxie and try to Toxic me as I get to +2, and then fire off Aeroblasts. 2 Aeroblasts should get the KO at +2, guaranteed, I'm pretty sure at least. And then we can just roost off some damage, and we don't necessarily need to be have a ton of health, because we are pretty fast. We have to beat a lot of his team, which is good. We're not going to have to beat the Terrakion, which is unfortunate. We're probably not going to speed a super fast Reshiram or GENESECT, but it's not the end of the world because we can take hits pretty well from those things, especially when we have our boosted special attack. Our next mon is our special attack and special defense, excuse me. Our next mon is going to be our Megalopony here with Scrappy as its ability. Quick Attack, Drain Punch, Return, and Power Punch should probably make this Limber as my ability beforehand. Quick Attack is there for priority. It helps me with the Polteageist, does a ton of damage. Drain Punch for recovery. Return for just really solid damage all around. And Power Punch for boosting my attack. I forgot to mention also Lugia has speed for Gyarados and Reshiram. Well, they have EVs to outspeed my Megalopony at +1. So they have enough EVs to outspeed Megalopony at +1. Then they aren't Scarf or anything. Let's say it's running a Dragon Dance Reshiram, or even if I knock off his Scarf, I will outspeed it, which is very useful if I can get that speed. I didn't really know what else I want to invest my defenses into, but we're very bulky. And our Megalopony has the same speed. It outspeeds an Adamant Gyarados to +1, so if he's Jolly, he'll outspeed me, but if he's Adamant, we will always outspeed him, which is very important to note, because it could be the difference between winning and losing the game, and depending on how much of a threat he thinks Mega Gyarados is, or how much he needs it to be Adamant, then we're going to be in a good spot here. yeah, our next mon is going to be our Minior here. Minior is running Rock Slide, Acrobatics, Explosion, and Shell Smash with 0 speed EVs. Why? Because we don't need them. At +2 with 0 speed EVs, we outspeed his entire team. Even if it's scarfed. Like, honestly, it's absolutely everything, which is fantastic. We don't outspeed the Mega Gyarados, I believe, which would suck if he gets the +2, but we're not living a hit at +2 anyways, even if we have our shields up mode. So, like I said, speed is not needed. We outpace everything in core form at +2, even if they're scarfed. Our bulk is so we're never OHKO'd by a download-boosted, neutral-natured, non-boosted Ice Beam from GENESECT. What does that mean? If he's Life Orb or if he's Extra Belt or something, then we'll drop to an Ice Beam from the GENESECT, but it basically... if I want to get the boost in attack against my Minior, that's why we have an even nature. If you guys didn't know, or an even spread in attack and defense and special defense. If you guys didn't know, if you have an even nature, if it's a tie between your defenses, the tiebreaker will go to special attack. So the GENESECT will gain the special attack boost. Now, yes, we'll gain the special attack boost, but we won't drop to the Ice Beam even if he's max special attack with a hasty nature or something. If he's running Iron Head or something, then we won't drop because he'll be at neutral instead of at +1. So that's very important to note there. That's why I want to have that. We also never die to a modest non-boosted RESHIRAM. Draco Meteor will not kill me if he is like Scarf or something. If he's Life Orb, we'll probably drop. If he's Draco Plate, we'll probably drop. So there's that. We also almost always drop to a TERRAKION's Stone Edge. There's not much that we can do there. Really, TERRAKION's the worst thing for us to set up on. It just is, unless we get to -1 with our Crocodile or or what's it called, Arcanine. So I'm hoping that can be done. But yeah, and we also set up on any Gyarados as long as it doesn't have a water move. So if he's running just like Crunch and Earthquake or something, then we should be able to beat it just fine. Looking at his team and our team, I think like Crunch and Ice Fang, Crunch and Waterfall should probably be the best bet because Crocodile is there. But yeah, like I can't see him not running Waterfall. But if we get to -1, then we can set up on it with our Minior, which would be very, very nice. As for our moves, Acrobatics hits everything super hard. He has no resist to flying, which is fantastic. Rock Slide is there solely for the RESHIRAM and the Braviary, as they do most damage, and Explosion is there to hopefully get rid of something late game. Let's say I managed to do a bit of chipping down on my opponents. Let's say I managed to get the RESHIRAM down to the point where it gets guaranteed KO'd by Rock Slide, even through a berry or something. Same with the Gyarados with an Acrobatics. Like Gyarados, I think after one round of rocks from the non-Mega Gyarados, we'll be able to guarantee get the KO with Acrobatics. But then the Uxie comes in, or the Sandaconda comes in, or the Weezing comes in. My hope would be to explode on those, especially if they can kill me right away. Uxie might not be able to, depending on its spread. Galarian Weezing, again, might not be able to, depending on its spread. Sandaconda probably would be able to, but I would just explode on those things. I think that's very important to do, and hopefully get a KO on them, because if I can get rid of those things, then the rest of my team can have a really good time against his. Our next mon is our superior here. Leaf Storm, Dragon Pulse, Hidden Power, Ground, and Substitute. I'm not running Hidden Power Fire because I want to be able to hit the Galarian Weezing in a better way, and Dragon Pulse and Hidden Power Ground should do a good chunk of damage to the GENESECT anyways. So yeah, and at the same time, I'm probably gonna have a sub up if I want to stay in against the GENESECT. I'll probably want to have a sub up, which means that I will try and I'll probably be a +2 as well with my Leaf Storm. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can manage to get rid of the Weezing and the GENESECT, because the GENESECT thing, we have a good counter to in our Arcanine. We don't really have a good counter to the Weezing in general. Our next mon is our Crocodile here. Knock off Earthquake, Taunt, and Stealth Rock with the Focus Sash. This set is important for us. It is our lead here. We need to make sure rocks don't go up on our side of the field. We need to get rid of items, which is very important. Earthquake for just good damage in general. Stealth Rock because he has a RESHIRAM, he has a Mega Gyarados, which is a flying type before Mega Evolving, and the Braviary as well. We can also get rid of Sashes on the TERRAKION and the GENESECT, which is very, very useful. So, and the Polteageist as well, so we can't set up a Shell Smash for free. Yeah, I'm nervous. This was a long team builder, I know, but I'm just really hoping that we can get a win here because we desperately need another one. Being 3-1 versus being 2-2 is a huge difference. Even if we only lose this game 1-0, 2-2 plus 6 is not great, especially when you can compare that to being, at worst, 3-1 plus 7. That's if we win 0-0. So, yeah. Anyways, the battle should be starting right about now, guys, so thanks for watching. If you guys are going to enjoy the battle, if you guys would, let's try this again. I would appreciate it if you guys would leave a comment down below letting me know what you think, which Pokemon you think is going to be the MVP of this battle. I'm really hoping we can do some solid work for us in the Montreal Milotics, and I'm nervous. All right, let's get to it. All right, everyone, we're back. Looking at the team that he's bringing this week, Sandaconda and Polteageist came instead of Uxie and I assume Weezing were the two that I was thinking were going to be coming. But Okay, this is good. He didn't bring many walls, so if we can get the Sandaconda completely chipped down, we should be in a really good spot. I gotta double check if Sandaconda gets Stealth Rock. It does, okay. Alright. I'm gonna go into the Crocodile here as my lead. He probably leads off with the Genesect here, if anything, but I got a guaranteed knockoff off on something. I got Rocks Up guaranteed. His only defogger is the RESHIRAM, and I don't know if he's gonna want to run defog on the RESHIRAM, so it may be in my best interest to just set up Rocks instead of going for a taunt or something. But we'll see. Polteageist is very scary. The thing gets what is it called? I'm just gonna let I'm ready. It gets Giga Drain for my Dark type, but other than that, it has nothing to hit Dark types. But my Dark type is a Ground type, so that sucks. He can just run Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, Shell Smash, and like Protect or something to protect against Fake Out on Lopunny. That's actually why I'm not running Quick Attack. I'm not running Fake Out. That's why I'm running Quick Attack instead. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. I'm gonna fire off an Earthquake here. So to me that's the best play. If I can get the Earthquake off, I will outspeed him unless he's Scarfed, which is very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thinking. Gotta think first. Okay, RESHIRAM. Where is that in my calc? RESHIRAM against my Crocodile. Crocodile does 87 to 102, and that's if like he's got no investment in defenses. It may be my best interest to click knockoff here. That way, if he is Scarfed, I can outspeed him next turn guaranteed. I think I'm going to knock off here, actually. This protects me against him going into Gyarados as well. And it lets me get a guaranteed KO on him if he doesn't end up being Scarfed. So, yeah, very surprising that he let off with the RESHIRAM here. Is what it is. But we shall see. Knockoff does 41 to 49.5%. Oh, man. Not at all the lead I expected. Seriously. Definitely expected Genesect as the lead. But if he goes into TERRAKION here, I would be completely at a loss because like it's weak to ground. Like if anything, I would expect him to go Sandaconda, but he needs the Sandaconda around. So because he may just stay in and try and get damage off on the Crocodile. But I'm sashed, so it's really good that we'll guarantee live the hit and be able to get a free knockoff on him no matter what. He switches. Come on. I'm going to Earthquake here as he's probably going to go for close combat. That sucks. I imagine he gets up his Rocks here. I think he's going to be, because the fact that he's sashed means he's probably going to Rock. Close combat. That's fine with me. We're going to get rid of this thing quickly. I will take that 100% because that thing was an absolute monster of a threat for me to deal with. And based on the fact that he didn't attack me with a RESHIRAM, it makes me think that he might be, he might not be Scarfed. Genesect comes out. He's obviously going to U-turn here. There's not really much that I can do about that, but I do want to keep this thing around. He'll likely go into the Gyarados. Okay, Mega Gyarados against my Arcanine. Waterfall, if he's adamant, has a small chance to KO. It's 18.8% chance to KO. Oh no, he's gonna take the damage. I'm gonna take the damage from this too. I'm gonna go into the Arcanine here. He's gonna U-turn. As the Ice Beams instead. Okay, that's really good for me. Okay, and I take 16.8%. Okay, so Genesect with Ice Beam, and he gets a +1 boost. So this could be. Okay, he doesn't have max attack. 100% he does not have max attack. Max special attack, at least. If he has no special attack, he has some, but not very much. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp here as he goes RESHIRAM. That's fine. And I'm going to Bulldoze. As we outspeed, nice. Oh, he's got no bulk then. Okay, I need to bring Toxic on this thing. He's a very, very bulky boy. Okay. My Superior is a really good matchup here. And he's running leftovers as well. I'm gonna go for another Bulldoze here. What does he do? Does he go for a Roost? He Dragon Pulses. It's fine with me. I would love to get my rocks here, but I'm gonna go into Lugia. Then force him to go for it. Basically force him to go to a Toxic. My plan is go into Lugia as he goes for the Dragon Pulse, and then I'll double out into my what is the word for it? Polteageist as he goes for a Toxic, or he goes into the Gyarados or something. Man, maybe I can find a bit of information from this thing. RESHIRAM. I know he's not Scarf. I know he's not Specs. He's leftovers, and he's running Dragon Pulse. So Dragon Pulse against my Arcanine. 38 to 47. He's modest. He Roosts. Okay. I gotta go back to Arcanine and figure out the calcs here for this. He did 33% to me. He probably has like no investment. Like, yeah, 33% on the dot has got to be like 127 HP. Like, and that means he has no investment in his special attack. So if I can find Minior here, I have my 100 base special attack, I will guarantee not be destroyed by the second. Okay, I'm gonna go Minior here. Shields down activates. Is he Toxic? He Toxics. Very nice. And I will go for the Shell Smash here. This is a free Shell Smash. Oh boy. What's Minior's attack stat when it's in Meteor mode? 60. He goes Sandaconda. Gonna Acrobatics it. Takes 50%. As he Stone Edges. Yo, this might be game. I'm only at +1 though. I'm at +2. I'm going to be +1 when he brings in the Gyarados. Explosion will guarantee KO. If he's Intimidate, I only do 66 to 78. Just don't go Gyarados. Don't go Gyarados. Go literally anything else, okay? Literally anything else, please. Actually, even if he does go Gyarados, if he does go Gyarados, that's fine with me. Because that's the biggest threat to my Lugia. And I may not need... Yeah, I don't Like, this would be... If I had Rocks up, I think it would be game over. But yeah. What's he gonna do? If he goes Gyarados, I'm exploding. I've made my mind up. If he goes Gyarados, I'm booming. Because I'll get rid of it, and I'll lose my Minior in the process regardless. So it's better that I get rid of it. The only thing that would suck is if he decides to switch out to Polteageist, which I don't know why he would. So at this point, I also have to make it clear that Mega Lopunny kind of goes in, especially once the Gyarados and Mega evolved. I believe the Reshiram's at max HP. Yeah, 100%. Not at all the Reshiram that I expected becoming. I expected like a setup set or a set with sub or something. Yeah, honestly, if I had sub on my Lugia, I think I could have definitely taken advantage of this Reshiram, but it is what it is. I have a really good sack left in my Crocodile. And if at any point he brings in his Reshiram and gets a KO, I can go to Crook for free and get off a free knockoff. Which means that if he is Scarf Genesect, he won't be anymore. I can get good damage on Gyarados. I can also taunt it right away, so it can go for a Dragon Dance. This thing comes in. Gonna Acrobatics it. Or, ooh. How does Weak Armor work? Man, Polteageist. If a physical attack hits the Pokemon. Let's see, Weak Armor Pokemon. It's by physical move, so yeah. I have to Acrobatics here. As he's sashed, yep. And he's gonna kill me or go for a... He probably goes for a Giga Drain. Oh, we live! Oh! No, that clutch special defense. Yo, the 248 EVs in HP and the 20 in special defense. Oh my god, I can't believe it. We live on 1. We live on 2 HP. Nuts. So now we get a guaranteed second KO on something. Oh, that's amazing. Yo, Minior puts in the work. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I think that so far I brought Arcanine, Lugia, Mega Lopunny, Serperior, and Crocodile to all 4 matches. And Minior to, this is the second one I think I brought it to. And Minior did so much work in the first game, is doing work in the second game so far. Getting rid of the Polteageist is huge. Getting rid of the Sandaconda is amazing because that's the biggest defensive check to the Lopunny that he has. That's awesome. And if I find out that he is scarfed on Genesis, even if he goes for like Ice Beam or something and he gets a special attack boost, like I found out he doesn't have very much special attack investment, so we should be able to deal with it pretty easily if he's locked into that, especially if he Mega Evolves with the Gyarados. But again, the good news for me here, if he goes Genesect, we OHKO with Acrobatics. That's if he's hasty. If he's timid, we still OHKO, okay. And if he has a Reshiram, because again, Reshiram is likely to be super, super bulky. If he's got max HP, I have to go for the Rock Slide against the Reshiram. And it's 90% accurate, and knowing me, I'd probably miss. Alright, here's the Gyarados. Time to boom. He Mega Evolves, Mold Breaker, Explosion. Nice! I take those. We'll take those any day. Alright, now it's about playing this properly. Alright. If I go Mega Lopunny, and he goes Genesect, I'll do Genesect on my calc. He will gain special attack. So assuming he's Choice Scarf, it outspeeds me. Ice Beam. 45 to 53 if he's got like very little investment. What else does GENESECT get? Does it get anything I have to worry about? Flash Cannon, maybe. Type in Flash Cannon. Okay, and now RESHIRAM. Again, if he's a bulky spread. He's not specs, he's leftovers, and he's got... we also found out he has very little investment, if any at all. So, Dragon... Oh my god, Dragon Pulse. Return doesn't do very much to him. Insane! Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going Lop. As he goes, RESHIRAM. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to click Power Up Punch here. Yeah, I'm going to Power Punch. Because that way, I'll always be able to do a good chunk of damage to him, no matter what. He's probably got tons of investment in his attack, or defenses, but Power Punch goes out 19%. Flamethrowers me, take 45 from that, and I can now Drain Punch to get back my health. He does not have max defense. He's not, no way. He's got to be specially defensive. 52% with Drain Punch. Very nice. And I'll go for another Drain Punch here. We're at 58 now. In comes the GENESECT. It's a special attack boost. I'm going to Drain Punch here as we outspeed. We're back to basically full. This thing gets Psychic? Why didn't it get Psychic? Why didn't it show Psychic there? That's... whatever. I don't know why I didn't show Psychic on my thing, but alright. He's not Scarfed, right? Okay, Genesis, I have to... Okay, I'm pretty sure I've got this game in the bag. I just need to be sure. Where is my... Lugia? Yeah. That's Aeroblast. Honestly, I did not expect Psychic. I don't know why it didn't show up on my looking for the moves. Oh, maybe I'm just stupid and I missed it. Yeah, I just missed it. It was right next to Light Screen and Magic Code, so. And Aeroblast comes out, and we get the KO. GG's. Another 4-0 win. So that's awesome. That's really big. I did not expect a win like this. So it's the 3-1 with the plus 11 diff. That's amazing. Just going to make sure I grab the replay just in case. Because if this somehow ends up not being, like, I like this recording. Okay. 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 GG, first of all. We got the win for 3-1 plus 11. We've literally never done this good in BBL before, ever. I'm just going to say Minior was the MVP for this game. 100%, 100 times over. If I could have gotten up rocks, then it would have just been game. I don't know if he didn't have glare on the Sandaconda or he didn't have another move to hit me, but just the fact that he got me into my my shields down was the whole game. Like, there really was nothing left that he could do. So, but anyways, that's it for this battle, guys. If you enjoyed this battle like I did, I was really excited with the way this went. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I want to thank you guys for enjoying this season of the BBL. So far, it's the most popular upload league that we're doing, which I really appreciate. And I would really appreciate if you guys either share it on Twitter or just let your friends know about it. Hey, BBL's going on. It's a really good league, and come by and check it out. We brought back everything. Like, I can use Pursuit on Crocodile. I can use Hidden Powers. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video. Comment what was your favorite parts. And, yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.